The Bucks look to take charge on their home court, and we're bringing it to you live from Milwaukee here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. The Milwaukee Bucks coming to this one following a loss to Philadelphia. Now here's Middleton after the miss from Stephen Curry. Trent can't hit. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Good. Giannis has got the game going with his first points of the game for the Bucks.
And defensively, you hope you've accounted for everything. Then Giannis whips out the floater. Insane.
And that one, good.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Giannis. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. If he can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Curry. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got 5.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Curry.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Tries from 10. The Warriors pull it in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Yeah, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. Now, they were raving about an opposing player, in this case, Andrew Wiggins. Coach said, I have tons of respect for Wiggins. 100% effort on both ends. Andrew can beat you scoring it, but he can also be a shutdown defender. High praise for Wiggins, the former first overall pick. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And Wiggins throws it down.
Great hustle on the break. Wiggins taking advantage of that scattered defense.
A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. It's good from long range. He's got 7. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, floats it up for Kuminga. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Warriors substitution. JaVale McGee.
The Bucks trail.
Anthony Melton.
Lillard outside. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the first. Sinks the three-pointer.
Oh, give credit to Lillard there. Outstanding work of recognizing the defense over committing.
And here's Melton. Outside Curry. Lets it go with the three. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Back to Giannis. Trent outside. No good from outside.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go. You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Here's Giannis. McGee with the block. Here's Kuminga. Drills the three-pointer.
An absolute superb facilitator because Curry is such a lights-out shooter, it opens up passing lanes for him.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lillard. To the middle. Fires it up. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Antetokounmpo's got 11.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Curry's shot is off. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Lopez. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
Outside Curry. For three. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. Between his point. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to, just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. Richard, with Buddy Hield, we're talking about one of the best shooters in the NBA.
No question, he is a marksman. He's going to have to be a mercenary, though. He is the type of an outside threat that every team needs. I don't care what the offensive system is, Buddy Hield will find a way to score.
Known for his scoring, there, Lillard with a fantastic pass in that screen and roll.
Melton, the bounce pass. Hield from outside. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Here's Giannis. Giannis dunks it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Now Melton, still scoreless. The three. And they'll get another chance.
And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
Back to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Hield outside. From past the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Pass to Ivy. Portis the screen. Lillard outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Portis. It's taken away by Payton. And it's the Warriors on the break. Golden State moving the ball around. Got a piece of it. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And you see the leadership of Lillard in that sequence, keeping everyone involved, not looking to do it all himself, but creating for his teammate.
And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That's his first foul. Richard, you've talked a lot about how underrated longevity has been as a factor in measuring some of the all-time great players.
Well, when you think about Jordan, LeBron, Kareem, the only way to achieve greatness in the statistical category is to have longevity.
Oh, my goodness, the slam!
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Curry. 7 points in the game. Floats it up for Kuminga. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
Pass to Ivey. Back to Sasser. Misses the three. Warriors trailed by 10. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The greatest shooter ever, Steph Curry. You played with him. What was it like seeing him day in and day out?
I had the pleasure of playing with Steph the first year he broke the NBA record for threes in a season. And when I tell you he was just scratching the surface, he was always looking to push the boundaries, to see what he can do, and to work at every aspect of his shooting. Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's Curry outside. Another three from Steph Curry. This guy is unreal.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
Middleton outside. And again, the Bucks miss. Warriors trailed by 5. To the inside. McGee. That one's in, his first shot this game.
One of the most unselfish superstars out there, Curry is always looking to make his teammates better.
Portis with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Back to Portis. Pass to Sasser. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
27 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Curry with the three. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks leading by 6. Here's Ivey. Tries again. And the layup is up and in. Ivey's got his first bucket of the night.
He's a big combo guard, and Ivey plays with no fear in there.
It's stolen. Here's Sasser. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We've got more in store for you right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And let's get an update on Jonathan Kuminga's injury. David, any news?
Well, guys, I was able to catch up with the Warriors' head athletic trainer. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. It's amazing he's good to come back into the game. In fact, Kevin, he's already back in the game.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
Well, over the years, the Warriors have had some historic tax bills.
Yeah, and for the most part, it's been well worth it because it's led to championships and they generate a ton of income. But now, with this tax repeater penalties, you can see why they've tried to cut costs, and every team in the league has followed.
And the rejection by Giannis. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Number 7, Buddy Hield.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Big shot on the way. Basket counts. Curry's got 14.
I mean, what can we say about Steph's jumper that hadn't already been said?
The kick out to Lopez. A three-pointer, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And Kuminga gets it to go.
No doubt about it, he has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Back to Lillard. And it's Lopez at the elbow. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Automatic.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Left side Curry takes the three. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Bucks leading by 10. Here's Antetokounmpo. And that one is good. Antetokounmpo's got 21 in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a two-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you. Pass to Hield. Back to Curry. Fires the three. Everything's within Curry's range.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
McGee with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Pass to Hield. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Bucks. Trent outside. Kick out to Giannis. Bucks passing it around. There's the three. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
He knocked down a three in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Here's Curry. Curry gets inside and lays it in.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Lillard outside. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the night here. And the technical free throw is good. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Jrue Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
The Bucks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
On the wing, Hield. Drops in the tray. Hield's got his second bucket of the night.
You should be looking for Hield. What a great pass.
There's 21 seconds left in the third. Trent with the wide open look. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Trent got the lead up to 14 now for Milwaukee. Pass to Hield. Back to Melton. Wiggins from outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Bucks. He's at the quarter. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They trail by 14. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be game 5 of 7 on the road. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And he lays it straight in. Antetokounmpo's got 27.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Pass to Hield. This one for 3. And the rejection by Giannis.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Now, here's Lillard. Clock at 6. Shot on the wing. It's rebounded by Golden State.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And there's a nice one-handed slam.
D was too focused on Wiggins scoring. Easy give to his teammate.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. So it's both teams making substitutions here. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. Said in the huddle, you got to play some defense in the paint. They're getting too much in there. Battle down low. Time to fight, guys.
Thanks, David. Pass to Green. Inside. And Wiggins throws it down.
2 loud points from Wiggins. Andrew, he is getting up.
Oh, Giannis punches it home.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Outside Curry. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Another shot. Jackson Davis. It's rebounded by Portis.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. There's Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Portis has got his first points of the night.
How frustrating for the defense. If you get the stop but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Curry. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And it's sent back by Lillard. And they'll keep possession. Second chance shot. And again, it's the Warriors missing. On the wing, Giannis. It's stolen by Kuminga. Curry on the wing. Over onto Kumbo. And that one comes up a bit short.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Bucks.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
He hits the second from the line.
Ooh, you hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
Puts up a 3. Warriors with the rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry, good. And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. Leading by 12. "15 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Just 5 to shoot. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Warriors ball.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.